it's such a long, strange trip. I guess I won't be able to process it all until someday down the road. But the first week or so that we spent on the beach out there at Mongolia, and meeting all these people for the first time, and the first time when Michael showed up and contributed so much, all those kind of seminal moments, I will remember.
Coming in this season, shooting has been really cool. It kind of feels like your senior year, where you're really appreciative and you know the sadness is coming, but you're not there yet. Right now you're just kind of enjoying everybody and just soaking everything in again.
Yeah, I mean, it's been both a very long trip and a very short trip. Like Tara was saying, looking back all the clips and all the memories, it just feels like a roller coaster, and seeing it again. And, after the show's over, I think I'm going to take a year off and go through all of Lost. I'm going to pick a week, not sleep, and just keep watching, just to get everything back. And I think it'll become it'll set in when that happens.
And Michael, you recently picked up a well-deserved Emmy for the shows.
Well, it's a freakish and wonderful development in a character actor's life, really. I mean, you have a pattern in your career, or you drop into shows for a few days or a week maybe, and then you go back home and you look for the next one. And I've never been anywhere this long. I've never settled in and stayed like I have here. So that's a great experience.
When I finally got to read the script, the pilot, it was either going to be the biggest, the best and the biggest show on television, or the worst television show ever. And I thought, well, might as well just take the chance and do it. And Damon and Carlton actually joined us a little later after the pilot, but Damon Lindelof, he created this amazing character just after meeting me, and I originally went for Kate, because they didn't have a character that was right for me, but they still wanted to meet, and then, the same day they decided to create this character, and then a couple days later they decided to create Jin, played by Daniel Day Kim. So, it was just to be an actor and to have such an amazing writer and producer to say, hey, I'm going to write you a role. It's really hard to turn it down and go, nah, I'm going to do something else. No, it was like the best compliment as an actor.
That should tell you something about what it's like to work for these guys. You get a script and you say, is anything going to change? And you say, well, I should probably.
There are always surprises in the scripts, but this was, I thought, can we do that? I'm going to do that? Yes. What does that mean if I do that? But no one answers those questions for you, so you just...
I was wondering if you could do what they did with The Godfather, where they took the two movies and put them in chronological order. If that would be even remotely possible to put Lost in chronological order.
We actually experimented with that on some of these clip shows, and basically said, well, wouldn't that be an interesting thing to see these scenes, actually, in linear order? But the thing is that there isn't really a complete linear time frame. I mean, they also contextually relate to other scenes that the show really only goes together the way that it goes together. And we looked at it, and it didn't actually work.